Today on BTV News Channel 3, a new school year means new faces on the upper school campus. We will introduce you to a few of the new faculty and students who now call Benjamin home.
Plus, how is everyone adjusting being back on the campus after a long COVID-filled summer? We'll find out.
And we start off the year with a daily double, 2 sports stories for the price of 1, as Andrew Lappin serves up some volleyball and cross country in BTV Sports. Hello everyone, and welcome to BTV News. I'm Hannah Beam.
And I'm Tyler Taplett. You give us 15 minutes and we'll give you the latest news that affects you and the Benjamin School.
Plenty to bring you today, including what some of your goals are for the 2021-22 school year. But first, our top story. Well, the new school year is off and running, and you have probably seen several new faces in the classrooms this semester. 9 new faculty members are now calling Benjamin home, and BTV's Sydney Steinger caught up with a couple of them to find out how Benjamin is treating them so far.
As we enter the new year, there are lots of new faces, including 8 new teachers the Benjamin School has decided to welcome.
In terms of being at school, it's been really easy to get started. The students are all working with me and understanding that I'm the new teacher and understanding that I might do things differently than was done in the past, but are very receptive, and it's been a really easy transition.
Our new faculty members have come from all over and share their experiences in making the decision to join the Benjamin community.
I come from North Carolina, born and raised North Carolina. I come from a public charter school. I have 6 years of art teaching experience, and I just interviewed for Benjamin, and I'm happy to be here.
The new teachers are adjusting well to our community as we do our part to make them feel welcome.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's been really super welcoming. I mean, the people I already mentioned were great, and really everyone in the whole department, everyone across the whole faculty has been very, very welcoming.
It's been very overwhelming and very warm, so I feel like everybody has been embracing me and trying to help me navigate this new space.
The school year is looking bright for our new teachers, as they're eager to hit the ground running and start off the year strong.
Well, I'm really excited about AP Art History just because for me it's a new course that I'm teaching. I'm very comfortable in the art studio, but I'm very excited about all the art competitions that the art department is already involved in. So that's what I'm really excited about.
The wonderful thing about economics is that it allows you to bring in a variety of real world situations. Things are always happening in the business world. Things are always happening economically. So, as this semester goes on, we'll see what happens. But I expect us to be able to reflect on what's going on in the real world, as well as dealing with the content that we have to touch upon.
We are excited to welcome the new teachers to the Benjamin community and hope they adjust well. Reporting for BTV News Channel 3, I'm Sydney Steinger.
Thank you, Sydney, and welcome to all of our new teachers here at Benjamin. They are Mr. Allais, Mr. Bray, Ms. Clark, Ms. Duran, Mr. Kane, Mr. Wick, Mrs. Franzen, Ms. Whites, and Mr. Diaz-David. Again, a big Benjamin welcome.
Well, it wasn't just teachers who are new to the Benjamin community. Freshmen, as well as new sophomores, juniors, and seniors all got their first glimpse at life on the upper school campus. BTV's Catherine Civitella tells us how Benjamin has prepared our new members of the student body to acclimate to upper school campus life.
The Benjamin School has many new faces this year. With an incoming class of freshmen and many new students, the student body looks very different. Students are coming from all over, from Connecticut to California to right around the corner. The school did a great job of reaching out to our new students and making sure they were as comfortable as possible before the start of the year.
I think they set me up with some contacts beforehand, which was nice coming in, and then I got to know some of my counselors really well beforehand, so I came in not being totally alone. I knew people, so that was really nice.
The student body has also been very welcoming for our athletes. Sports has taught one of our students a few things about life in general.
The student body is definitely very welcoming, a lot similar to my old school, but it's a lot more kids, so there's a lot more people in the classrooms, people outside in between classes, and everybody's really nice and welcoming to new kids. It's definitely helped me with my time management and really helping me stay on top of my assignments by going to talk to my teachers. It taught me a lot of honesty, integrity, just respect in the classroom and outside of the classroom.
A big change for students can be the workload. Balancing athletics and Benjamin's rigorous courses can be a big struggle for many. Our new students seem to have found many ways to adjust.
Well, we have volleyball practice right after school, so I don't have time to do my homework before practice. So I usually go to practice, we practice for 2 hours, get home, and start my homework right away. If I have a test, I'll study for that for a little bit. And we have a really busy game schedule. We usually play 2 to 3 games a week. So I have to try and really get most of my work done on the weekends because when we have games, there's no time to do it.
Thanks to Mr. Norland's hard work over summer, we have many new outstanding upperclassmen added to the Benjamin Senior class. Thank you for all your hard work. We hope all the new students are enjoying their time here so far and are being welcomed with open arms. Reporting for BTV News Channel 3, I'm Catherine Civitella.
Thank you, Catherine, and another big Benjamin welcome to all of our new students. Well, to say the last year and a half of school has been different is quite the understatement. From home quarantine and remote learning to returning to campus with safety protocols, it has been a roller coaster ride. As the new school year resembles a bit of a return to normalcy, it is taking a lot of adjusting for both students and faculty, as BTV's Zach Nightoff explains.
As the school year gets underway, students begin to return to school after a long, relaxing summer. Some returning students share their hardest part about adjusting back to school.
I'd say the hardest thing about adjusting back to school is definitely like my sleep schedule. I was getting up at like 10 to 12 every day during the summer, so now having to get up at 6:30 has been really tough.
The hardest thing about adjusting back to school for me has been the workload. I wasn't expecting so much on the first week, but I think sticking through it will be fine.
For me, the hardest thing has been adjusting to the schedules, like the waking up early and the going to school a whole bit. Can't wake up at 11 o'clock anymore. You gotta wake up at 6:30, so it's tough.
The students have been experiencing some side effects that come with returning to school.
I feel like I definitely don't remember as much as I did like at the end of last year. So like trying to get back into school and remember stuff from math that I learned last year has been really tough.
Some side effects are probably procrastination. I've mostly been doing my work on the last night, which is a habit I'm trying to fix.
I think the senioritis has started creeping in. Like the second you become a senior, it just hits you. Trying to keep up with my schoolwork, but that's a little tough. But we'll get through it.
The faculty have also been adjusting back to the school routine.
Although I find myself yawning still a little bit on Monday mornings, in the Yates household, we certainly keep a pretty solid schedule over the summer, getting up for camps. I worked a lot this summer, and so our adjustment has gone as smooth as expected.
I think the hardest thing for me was just getting back into a routine, summer months, and, sleeping in however late I wanted to, and, staying up as late as I wanted to. Even as a teacher, we have to adjust, so.
Dr. Yates also has some tips on how to adjust smoothly back to school.
Ideally, prior to school starting, maybe a couple weeks or so, just trying to settle back into a routine of getting to bed at a reasonable time and getting yourself up early. That will certainly help.
As students continue to get back into the school routine, they are looking to beat some of their bad habits and achieve academic success. We wish them best of luck as the school year progresses. Reporting for BTV News Channel 3, I'm Zach Nightoff.
Thank you, Zach. As that adjusting begins to take place, students have their eyes set on a few personal goals this school year. BTV's Davis Krall ventured out around campus to find out what some of them are.
With the school year back in session for the 2021-2022 school year, students voiced their goals to achieve for this year. With this new school year already progressing for the first semester this year, students state their academic goals.
Well, my academic goals are getting the best grades that I possibly could and making my parents proud because they, of course, they want me to succeed and get good grades, so yeah.
I'll be trying to get all A's. I'll be trying to get 5s in my AP tests. Now it is. Going full on.
Students propose their ideals for the school year, trying to achieve exemplary grades.
And it's going to be hard, but I got to push through and get the best grades I possibly could because nobody really wants to get bad grades in school.
Study hard, work hard. Go full blast.
Teachers give helpful insight on how students can succeed throughout the school year.
I think staying organized, number one, is a really important tool. I think also having sort of clear and real expectations going into your classes as well. Some of your classes are going to be extremely challenging and some may be a little bit easier for you, but understanding where you need to place your study time and sort of allocate your own time and your own stress levels as well behind the courses and the topics or the tests that you really need to help kind of balance some of that preparation out.
Peers expressed their preparations and habits for being able to obtain fantastic grades in their classes.
Achieve these goals by studying pretty hard and making sure that I put in extra time, extra work in order to achieve these grades, because it's going to be hard, but push through.
Hey, visiting your teachers is a good idea.
As normalcy is starting to trend back to the Benjamin School, students have a plan set in mind on their goals for this academic school year. Reporting for BTV, News Channel 3, I'm Davis Carl.
Thanks, Davis. And we hope everyone works hard and reaches their goals for the 2021-22 school year. That brings us to a quick timeout, but plenty more ahead when BTV continues.
That's right, we double dip with the Benjamin volleyball team as they set their sights on another trip to the state championship. And we also visit with the Buccaneers cross-country squad as they lace up their sneakers and hope to run away from the competition. BTV Sports is up next.
Hi, I'm Dr. Haley, and today we're going to talk about some myths regarding wearing masks. The first myth I want to address is the myth that if you're not sick, you don't need to wear a mask. Now, we know that people are often most contagious just before symptoms begin, so we have a lot of asymptomatic transmissions, and that means that even if you don't feel sick, you could potentially transfer the virus. So the second myth is wearing a cloth mask does not protect you from COVID-19. The truth is that all the research we've looked at suggests that it in fact does. In fact, there was one study about a hairdresser who had COVID, had symptoms, and all of the customers who came in that day did not get it because they were all wearing masks. So myth number 3 is that wearing a mask will increase the amount of carbon dioxide that you breathe and therefore make you sick. We know this isn't true because we have a number of medical professionals who wear masks all day long over the course of their jobs, and they're absolutely fine. So these masks are totally breathable, you're in no danger. Myth number 4 is if I'm wearing a mask, I don't need to practice social distancing. And the truth is these masks are incredible, an important tool to prevent coronavirus transmission. However, they're not 100% effective, meaning that we also need to keep our distance to keep us all safe. So in closing, wear your mask, wear it right.
Hey, I'm Dan Marino, Hall of Fame quarterback.
I believe Marino is saying I'm going to spike it.
Marino takes the snap from center. He's looking. He throws. Touchdown, Dolphins, Mark Ingram!
Yes! I know you like that call.
BTV Sports is coming up next.
Hello everyone, welcome to BTV Sports. I'm Andrew Lappin, bringing you everything that is Benjamin Athletics. Benjamin fall sports are already busy putting their talents on display. And that includes the Lady Bucks volleyball team, who is hoping this year to serve up some big wins against the competition. BTV's Shay O'Donoghue takes us courtside.
With the 2021-2022 fall sports season underway here at the Benjamin School, our Buccaneers are on the courts and serving up the start of the volleyball season. Our varsity volleyball coach is beginning to prepare players for their upcoming games against other schools.
I'm looking forward to seeing the sophomores from last year coming back and being juniors and being upperclassmen and showing some leadership skills on the court. We're also looking forward to seeing our new kids play. We had a few girls transfer in from out of town, and it'll be really exciting to get them all together. Our schedule will definitely be a challenge, and our biggest challenge will be staying healthy and being at the top of our game come postseason.
This year, players' hopes are high for a district title and more.
I think our team will definitely be a contender for district and regional games.
The season is looking as though it will go well for the volleyball team.
I think we're going to do well. It always starts out slow, but it always gets better, and I'm just really excited. We got a lot of new girls, and we've got a bigger team this year, so it should be really good.
Members of the volleyball team are enjoying being part of the team.
Last year they helped me a lot since I was hurt with getting around and still involving me in team activities.
Our volleyball players are off and running. We wish them the best of luck this year as their season progresses. Reporting for BTV News, Channel 3, I'm Shay O'Donoghue.
Thank you, Shay. Benjamin hits the road for the next match as they travel to face North Broward Prep on Monday night. First serve is at 6:30. The Benjamin cross-country team is also hoping to leave the competition in the dust. With a few meets already under their belt, this year's squad has one goal in mind. It's state or bust. BTV's Matt Roundtree explains.
The Benjamin School cross-country team is looking forward to having another excellent season and making a run for the state title. We spoke with team captain Matthew Postman to discuss his expectations for this year's team.
Oh, I mean, it's basically state or bust at this point. This is my last year. I always want to go to states. We made it to states my freshman year, but with me as captain, we definitely want to go to states this year. We definitely have the team to do it. If we just work hard, we can definitely get there.
Cross country gives athletes the ability to work hard while still managing their school life. We talked with Allie Brown to discuss her favorite parts about being a part of the team.
It's a good sport because it goes, the practice doesn't take too much time, but you get to, have time for homework when you get home. And it's like a free Orange Theory class.
Cross country is one of the biggest growing sports here at the Benjamin School. We talked to Coach O to discuss the talent that this year's team brings in.
We got some talent. Most talent we've had in probably 10 to 12 years. And they seem to be willing to work, and they got second in their first meet and they won the meet yesterday. So they're doing really well.
Good luck to this year's Benjamin cross country team as they make another run for states. Reporting for BTV News Channel 3, I am Matt Roundtree.
Thank you, Matt. Both the boys and girls will lace them up tomorrow as they host the Benjamin Invitational. The race starts at 8 a.m. Be sure to catch the next BTV Sports in a few weeks, and we will preview the Benjamin bowling team as they look to strike fear into their opponents and spare no one. Corny? Yeah. That is a look at BTV Sports. Back over to you, Hannah and Tyler.
Thank you, Andrew. That is going to do it for us. And as always, we thank you for joining us, and we'll see you back here in a couple of weeks.
For Tyler Taplett, Andrew Lappin, and director Will McAvoy, and the entire BTV News crew, I'm Hannah Bean. See you soon, Benjamin.